What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing good. A little chilly here up in Northeast Florida, but other than that, we doing good. My darn heater actually just kicked in, so it is fairly chilly. But as far as trading goes today, man, what a horrible performance. What a downright horrible performance this morning. Um, I was not on all cylinders at all. Missing trades, taking trades that I shouldn't have been taking. And we had another max loss morning fairly early in one of the accounts. Switched over to another account, took a live trade that was red. I shut the stream down and just kind of sat and festered. I actually said that I was done. Um, and then I took a few more trades. And in that particular account, we got it back green and finished the day out basically flat overall. So let's go ahead. Let's look at the numbers. We'll look at those live trades, and then we'll look at the trades that we took off camera just on the charts. But reviewing trades for December 6th. Going long, we made $886. We gave back $1,974, finishing negative $1,088. Short, we made $1,571.50. We gave back $490 for a net of $1,081.50. If we come over to our total net, we finished the day red $6.50. That was trading on a 63% batting average. I say that we took 24 winners and 14 losers. That means that our losers had to be a lot bigger than our winners. Let's go down. Average winning trade, 102.42. Average loser, 176.04. There it is right there. We lost more than we were making per trade. Largest winning trade, 285. Largest losing trade, 345. Ouch, ouch, and ouch. Let's look at these trades real quick, man. This is not something to be proud of, but I'm gonna let y'all see the good days, and I'm gonna let y'all see the bad days, and I'm gonna let y'all see the flat days. This had a little bit of everything, but you see, we never got green. Started off red. When you look at these trades on the stream, I had every opportunity to get out of these trades green. Every opportunity, especially this one right here. When I took this one across the noggin, losing $920, I had every chance in the book to get out of that trade right there green, and I didn't. We switched over at 10 o'clock. This was switching over to the other account. Took some green trades coming through there. Took some red trades coming through here. Big time, 345. What was that all about? Because this was a, oh, lordy. But yeah, took some big losses through here. And then we just nickel and dimed our way all the way back to where we got flat on the day in the afternoon. This is right when I sat down to kind of get this recap out of the way, looking at the charts. Just trading MNQs, and these were on the account that I was down big on. Just trying to see if I can make a little bit of money. Got us back basically green on the day overall. Came in, took that trade, went back red, and then this one here was a very nice trade right there. But yeah, that's what we did, y'all. Just ugly, ugly, ugly. And if you were in the um live this morning, you know I was just it was ugly. It was oogly. But let's go ahead. We're gonna start this video rolling. I have it pretty much queued up to just about where I started trading. The one positive, I did not take a trade prior to open in the morning. I did take a trade yesterday evening after I finished the recap. That was a green trade. So in that particular account, I was up 135 going into the morning. But I had switched over to this account starting fresh at 9:30, thinking that we were going to do big things. This is me switching over to that other account, or switching over to the other account, I think. Or maybe I just hit a button, but let's do this. There we go. Yeah. But let's go ahead, pause it real quick. Just look at the chart layout real quick. So we see 9:30, the market just sells off something wicked. It's 2-minute chart here. It just sells off. Look at the 5-minute. And the thing was, starting at the 15, I like to start at the 15. We were in a nice little transition to an uptrend at 9 o'clock. Got some news. Gave the market a good push. Market opens, sells off. Just nasty. 5 minutes, same way. It's green. It's pushing up nicely from 8:15. Sells off. Nasty. Still green though, but the 5 is rolling over. Notice it is rolling over. 2-minute, it's already rolled over red. It didn't take much to get it to just break the trend or break the moving averages. So it's red. And then you got the tick chart. It's red. So let's go ahead. Let's start. So right now, shouldn't be thinking long because this is red. This one's flipped red, is about to flip red, showing the potential to flip red. But we do get this move up. One thing that I do know about this move right here going into this move here. Until I can get a higher high and a higher low, this is nothing but a pullback for the bigger time frames. So, but what I do, because it flipped green, it's breaking over previous high of day. We have not got a break in a retest of previous high of day. We just get the break, and I go long right there. Notice it's pushing, but it's not breaking over that level. Right there, I should have been like, let me just get out of this trade, break even. That was my opportunity right there. Get out, break even. Boom, I get hammered. Down 340. There's that flip back to red. And what do? I go short. I'm up 145. I'm up 145. And I let this thing just chop around. Just chop around. If you come down and look at the 2-minute chart, you got a base right there with those 3 candles. You got a nice base. I missed my opportunity. Literally missed my opportunity. Now it's giving me another chance to get out right there. Notice where my entry is, like right where it's kind of just wicking and going at. Another opportunity. Missed. And it's just chopping. Another opportunity. When this is not pushing and setting a new low, I'm hammered in the head. Booyah. But like I said, this initial push, I should have been getting out. One thing about it is, we'll pause real quick. One thing about it, look to the left. Look over here to the left. Even though you see these candles here kind of basing, the tick chart, and this is why I like the tick chart, because it literally breaks these candles down so that you really can see what they're doing. I'm in the trade right here, short. When this pushes down and it does not break this level, I'm done. I'm done. And I just didn't execute, y'all. And I think you saw it popped up an error where I was trying to get out of the trade, but it was too late. So now this pushes back up and I say, okay, I'm gonna go long. Let's pause that real quick. That was very quick. So we push back over this same area where I had got in long at right here. But notice I have, and this is the thing, man, I got the chart clearly marked. You can see these gray dotted lines. Clearly marked, clearly marked. One thing about this trade that Vega had mentioned, because I want to say, I think he was long also in this one, but he had got in a little lower than I did. They watch for VWAP. VWAP is the broken line on this chart. That's I have it on this chart now. It's on my 5 and my 2 minute, but I can clearly see it on this chart as well now. So risk to reward. My entry right here, my risk has to be below previous high of day. First area of concern is going to be VWAP that is fastly approaching. And the reason that you don't see it all the way over here is because of how this 2 minute chart is overlaid on top. But I can clearly see the number right there, 15,971. So I'm going to actually slow this down right here. Let's slow it down to about that work right there. So watch this trade, y'all. Watch what it does. Look where it pushed up to. Right up to VWAP. So when it does that, I get my stop in place because I'm like, no, should have broke VWAP. Should have broke VWAP and ran. But what do I go and do? I go back long again, knowing first area of concern, stop. You see where my stop is at? Like, dude, what are you doing? Why did you just take that trade? If you're going to go long, if the thought is long, I need to see this above VWAP breaking and retesting. So I was just, it was sloppy trading, y'all. But what do? I switch over. So now you see I'm in the account that I had made the 135 in. Switch accounts and I say, okay, we're done with that other account. We can't take no more trades in that one because we've reached our daily loss limit. Let's go ahead and let's get into this account. We're green. Let's see if we can do something with it. So let's see, what time do we take the trade on this one? 10:04. I'm gonna kind of just scroll this up because we do want to look at some of the trades that we took that were decent trades. Let's scroll that on up. What time is that? Let's just look at the clock and we'll know where we need to be. About right there. There we go. So let's look at it real quick before we even see which direction we take a trade in. 15 minutes. It's rolling. It's still green, but moving averages are in a downtrend. 5 minute has switched to red. 2 minute, we are clearly. If we was going to go short right there, good pullback. That's probably that flip to green real quick that got it back up. Once it rolls over, you're good. But headed red, and red. Let's take a look and see what we do. Other thing. Let's pause that. Let's pause that right there. Other thing is this line right here. This is the 50 EMA off of an hourly chart. I overlay it on all of my charts because I know that that is a very key level. Learned that from my stock trading, from my option trading. 50 EMA on the hourly chart is very key. Look at coming through here. Just this is why I say I like looking at the tick chart, because you can break these two candles down and really see what it's doing. You can really see. But my idea, I go short right there. Pseudo 3-bar play, breaking below the 50 EMA. But the thing is, it's invalid because this candle has already broke the high of that candle. So it's not a 3-bar play based on how live traders would say it. And whammo, I get like, what in the Sam heck? Where did that just come from? Got stopped out. This chart flips green. Again, don't pay that no mind. That's a pullback for right here. And I just say I'm done. I just shut it down, y'all. I just literally shut it down. Let's see. Let's get... Let's pull up. Oh, wrong screen. Let's go back here. Let's pull up where we left off at. So that's how we finished that account up today, just in case you wanted to know. But let's find that trade. Were we looking at the 500? Yeah. So this is where we were short at, right there, trying to play this break, trying to play the little push down, and it comes up, it slams us. I just say, man, I'm done. I'm done trading, y'all. It has kicked my butt. But I take a few minutes, I reflect, and then I take some trades, y'all. I get long right here. This makes a decent little move. Stops me out once the, and let me see something. 34.45. That little move right there was 10 points. It kicked in my trail stop, pulls back, and it stops me out. So when it does that, I'm thinking this move is not done. So that's why you see me jump right back in. So I make 105 on that trade. And I'm in two positions. So I make 210 between the two contracts. This pulls back. I jump back in again at 10:08. This thing makes this nice move. I get out of it as it is coming up to the 200 moving average. I make 475. I make 225 and 250. So 475. So working our way back green in this particular account. Get out. I don't take anything on this move because we're right here. We break over this level. I go long. Now, this is that same area that I was getting chopped around in the other account, because I can tell by these gray lines right here. So we break over it. I go long. This does not push up, comes back. I just get out, break even. I get back in long again, y'all. Again, now you got to think about it. What did I say on them other bad trades? Entry stops down here. Reward is right here. Risk to reward, there is none. Why am I not obeying what my chart is showing me? Why am I going against everything that my chart is showing? I go long. This kind of pushes up. I grab another long. This thing taps this line right here, pulls back. I get out right there. And I take a, this basically was a flat trade, made 15 bucks and $5. Then I go long again right here. This is the definition of insanity. Why am I playing in this area? Why are we doing that? So I go long, average my way down, and I stop out when it breaks below it. This is where you saw that big, like $345 loss. Just utterly going against what the chart is showing. So we stop out. This thing pulls back. We get short. That's probably about one of the better entries that we have all day. Again, because this is a pullback. Let's look at this and watch the chart. Watch as I move the cursor. Look at the lower left chart, which is the 2-minute chart. It's a pullback. The 2-minute chart is in a downtrend. Let's get the 5-minute chart to come over and get on the same time. So same thing, but let's look at the lower left chart though. As I move the crosshairs, it's a pullback. Don't play with this green. Wait for it to flip back red because you want to get on board with the trend. This gets red. Look at the 2-minute chart down there. Thing of beauty. It just fades. Now I'm finally like somewhat trading how I'm supposed to trade. Go long. We get 10 points, 10 or more. What is that? 950. So about 940 would have kicked it in. That's 940 right there. That's 10 points. That kicks in the auto trail, and we actually get 20 points out of this trade. Solid trade. Pulls back. We go long, or we go short again, and then we trade this down. Could have tried to trade this all the way back down to the 50, but we get out right there, just kind of probably trading a little fearful because of what we had been going through. And this thing does what it was supposed to do. That was, like I said, that green flip was a pullback. I have learned to understand that. I go long right here because we get a higher, if you come here, we get a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. I get in when it breaks this level. But again, I'm trading right next to a key level, previous day's close, which is this black line. So this breaks it, kind of pulls back. I move my stop, kind of just chasing my stop so I don't get rolled over on. Stop out, pulls back, rips, makes this nice little move up. And by now we are done. We quit trading at 1028. We are done. And that was it, y'all. That was pretty much it. If you notice, it was fairly, look at, that's just chop. You can't trade that. I don't want to trade that. You might be able to. You could maybe drop a line there and buy the low and put your stop down below it, try to trade it back up. But that's chop to me. I don't want to be a part of it. This is what I like to see right here. Some lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Catch that trend. Catch that trend for whatever you can catch it for. Look for one of these to be a pullback. When you get more than 10, I don't look at it as a pullback anymore. I look at that as a little short-term trend change. And that's what it does. Then you get back into chop. And yeah, it's just, again, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, jump in. Ride the trend until it wants to change. Changes, quick flip, chop again, chop again. You don't really get any lower lows, lower highs to set a little brief trend. You come up here, this is chop. There's no trend, just chop. Chop, quick flip, chop, not really setting. You're getting a higher low, you get an even high. You can call that maybe a higher low, even high. That's chop. You come here and you start getting some lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high. Jump in, ride it down. It's good. Then you back to chop again. So know what to do. The problem is executing. Again, you come here, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, but you can't take this because you got this line right here. You got to respect. And that's my thing. I have to start respecting these levels. Like I said, the way that I look at these levels are they will get rejected until they show me otherwise. This kind of broke it, but it didn't hold it. I want to see a break, a retest, and start setting some lower lows, lower highs. We don't get that. So we'll see what we can do tomorrow, y'all. We will see what we can do tomorrow. But as always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit that like button already, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. Enjoy the fellas that came and hung out this morning in the live stream. Enjoy having y'all over there. Sam, Biz Phone, Marksman Trading, Spark that pops in from time to time. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. Appreciate those that hang out in the Discord. Y'all make the Discord what it is. I'll say we are a little rough around the edges. I say we because I'm in there and I'm like the facilitator. But yeah, a little rough around the edges. So if you do decide to come over there, just know some choice words gets used, not by me, not by Marksman, but some of the other gentlemen over there. They can use some choice words at times, but it's all in fun. On that note, I'm gonna wrap this one up. We will be back at it again, I think tomorrow. I'm gonna be traveling again tomorrow. I haven't figured out what time I'll be flying. Probably gonna be later on in the afternoon, so I probably will be able to get some trading in the morning. So look for me to go live. Look for me to perform a little bit better than I did today. I need to be learning from these recaps because I could recap and see what I'm supposed to be doing. I just gotta do it, y'all. I just gotta execute. And I need to do it before I go red big. Because you see, it was the tale of two accounts. I posted a picture in the community. Tale of two accounts. We down 900 and something bucks in one account. Ended up pushing that a little over $1,000. And now we make another account where we're up 1,000. Why couldn't both of them accounts be over 1,000? That's what we'll strive for tomorrow. I'm up out of here. Peace.